Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be recreating this eye look right here, and it is a shimmery, bronzy, warm, fun night out look. Definitely would be appropriate for New Year's or the holidays or just a night out on the town. I feel very glamorous, very smoky. I feel like the attention's all on the eyes, but the lips aren't nude either. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the NYX Glitter Primer. It is very shiny and reflective. And the glitter primer is just going to help these glitter particles not land all over my face. I'm going to apply a nice brown warm transition shade in my crease and slightly above the crease. For that I'm using Bobbi Brown's single eyeshadow in Toast. This is that perfect like warm peachy camely brown. And I'm using a Sigma tapered blending brush, E35. It's just a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm applying that with windshield wiper motions back and forth here. On my cheeks, in case anyone is wondering, this is the IT Cosmetics Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc. It's got a bronzer, blush, and highlight. So, and then my foundation is the CoverFX Custom, CoverFX Natural Finish Foundation in N40. And then my concealer is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in light medium. My brows are Benefit's pomade. Under my brow bone, on my brow bone, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in Brule or Creme Brulee. This is that perfect off-white bone matte color. You guys know that I have very high-end makeup. I have drugstore makeup. So if I use, you know, products like this over and over in videos, they must be pretty good. So I'm concentrating it really on like the outer half of my brow area. I'm not going to use this on the inner corner of the eye because I'm going to use something a little bit more shimmery there. I really want that light to reflect. And then I'm going to go back into the Bobbi Brown brush, or the Toast eyeshadow, and buff out the edge so it doesn't look too harsh. I want the brow to look lifted but not like a white stripe under my brow. I did highlight my nose. It might be a little much, huh? Okay. Sorry, I try to look in the camera, but I'm using the viewfinder, which is, this is the camera. That's the viewfinder. So it's very close. So sometimes I do look at the viewfinder and I'm trying to fix it. I've gotten comments about that before, but it's really hard because that's my mirror. On my eyelids, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay single eyeshadow. This is in Diamond Dog, and it is so pretty. Hopefully you can see it in the pan. Look how sparkly and amazing this color is. I just see this and I think like night out on the town, holiday, shimmer. It's just beautiful. And the fact that it's not silver or like a very metallic-y shade means it's more wearable. It's a brown. But because it's so deep, you can see it on my finger there, it does give that, I mean, more of a smoky or dramatic eye look effect. So I'm tapping it on with my ring finger so I have more control where it goes. And I want to press it into that eye primer. The glitter on this isn't chunky. It's very fine little particles, but there is still glitter, so I'm stopping that at the crease, and I'll do something else in the crease. Is that not gorgeous, though? In the crease, I'm using the Sigma Domed Utility E34 brush. As you can see here, it's a domed brush that's a little bit more stiff. And I'm using another Bobbi Brown single eyeshadow. This is in the shade Blonde. And blonde to me doesn't look blonde. I guess a blonde could use it in their brows maybe. But this is more of a cool toned matte medium shade brown. Like an ash brown, I guess you could say. And I'm applying that in the crease. And then I'm also going to go back into the other Bobbi Brown shadow we used first, Toast, and blend the outer edges of that. I know a lot of the looks I've done lately have been pinks and purples, berries, cranberries, that kind of stuff thing, and that's not everybody's cup of tea. So this time I decided to do something warm and rich and smoky. So I'm going back into that Bobbi Brown shade, and I am blending out the edges with that peachy brown. I'm doing the inner corner of the eye using this e.l.f. Baked Shadow. This is in the shade Moonlight Serenade, and it is a gorgeous golden reflecting highlighty shade. This actually makes a beautiful cheek highlight as well. I'm using the other end of that brush. This is a no-name, like Walmart brand set that I got. It's just a fluffy blending brush. I'm just blending it out to make sure it's not too bright and like, whoa. Okay, so I definitely want to address the lower lash line, but I haven't decided how smoky I'm going to take that yet. So I'm going to use a NYX Collection Noir liquid black liner and do the upper lash line. And I may also touch up the lid sparkles with another layer and maybe some setting spray to make it more intense and sparkly. But first I'll do the liner and see if I still think I need it. If you're a beginner with liquid liner, I don't recommend this one, I'll be honest with you. First of all, it's not matte, it's very shimmery. And second, the brush head itself is very long and the tip can be very easy to apply if you're pretty good and you have a steady hand. If you do one sweep, it's very nice. But I find this one way harder to use than the Kat Von D pens that have a little bit of a stiffer tip. Just a pointer. Alright, went a little intense with the wing liner there. I put a little bit of setting spray, one spray's worth, onto my hand. And then I went back into the Urban Decay Diamond Dog shadow to get that sparkle to really pop. I'm just going to do some more blending till I get it exactly how I want it, and then I'll do lashes. Okay, eyes are almost done. I just put some mascara on. I may end up popping on some false lashes later, but I don't know. We're just going over to a friend's house, like on a Friday night, you know, so I'm not thinking I need to do anything wild and crazy. I just wanted to wear the glitter. Come on. Alright, so I'm wearing the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Double Dare. And this is a warm nude, I guess you could say. It's a little bit more on the orangey side of nude. Not nude though, it's like mid-toned. Okay, so lower lash line time. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do black in the waterline and then do some bronze on the lower lash line with some mascara on the lashes. Using the Rimmel ScandalEyes waterproof Kohl Kajal. This is just a black liner that is waterproof. And I am going back and forth to apply that in the waterline. I find that this one's, the waterline stays pretty well with this pencil, so unless I like cry or something, should be okay. Do you guys have two different shapes of eyes? Or like where your eyes sag in different ways? Like one of my eyes is way more lifted and rounded and one is more almond shaped. I hate that. And like it's more obvious some days than others. Like I'm tired or something, or it's really saggy. Or when I have a headache behind one eye, it's really obvious. And I try to compensate by like drawing one eye's like eyeshadow a little bit higher and rounder, and this one more elongated to make it less round, but whatever. I'm not going to fight it. It's natural. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to do bronze. This is a Makeup Forever Artist eyeshadow, and it's a single one in the shade, I don't know. It's the one, oh, I-544. It's the one that came in the Sephora Play subscription box, and I'm just going to use a little smudger brush, apply that right below that black liner. Okay, and then I just made sure that I connected that bronzy color with the wing to make sure that they don't look like separate. It's all one look. Alright, mascara on the lower lashes. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Alright, so this is the finished look. I think it's really fun for like New Year's, a night out, something smoky, something warm, bronzy, shimmery. I feel like people might not comment on your makeup when you're out and about, but like people will look. Like if you're talking to them close up, they're going to be like, ooh, what is that she's wearing? So here's a close up of it. The eyes I think are really fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.